Hello, everybody, and welcome to our channel. I'm Mark,
I'm Rob.
and today we're going to talk about the USA women's basketball victory over Nigeria, 88-74. Diana Taurasi was finally taken out of the starting lineup. And hey, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so and hit the notification bell when you do. So, Rob, guess what? They finally took Diana Taurasi out of the starting lineup, but they didn't take Chelsea Gray, who can barely walk, let alone run, out of the starting lineup. And I think the only reason is because they don't have any point guards besides her, because they refused to put Caitlin Clark on the team. So, in that game, Diana Taurasi had 3 points, and Chelsea Gray exploded for 1 point. So far in 4 games, Chelsea Gray is averaging 0.75 points a game. She's played all 4 games, and she's 1 for 15 from the field and 0 for 4. That's because she has a sore foot, Rob. And then Diana Taurasi is averaging 1.25 points. She's actually scored 5 points in 4 games, and she's 2 for 10 and 1 for 7 in threes. I mean, and the problem it isn't, Robin. It isn't just that. It's because their defense sucks because one's old and one's injured.
I don't really spite Chelsea Gray because she's hurt. But I mean, after the committee for putting her on the team, she should be home resting. She just got off an injury. She should be home this period for the Olympics. She should be home resting because they have the season coming up. If she's going to be limping through the season, it's going to hurt their team, for the playoffs or for the championship. So I mean, that's one side they should have thought about.
Yeah, if she doesn't fully heal, Rob, by the time the playoffs comes around, they're not going to win. And it looks like she shouldn't have played until after the Olympics. She should have waited like 2 more months.
Exactly. And that's okay. I mean, she'll come back, but they're stuck on that, the Mean Girls or the little mafia thing. But it's sad. I mean, I feel sorry. I actually do feel sorry for her. But then I kind of criticized. She could have said no. I want to rest. I don't feel like playing.
Yeah, she already had a gold medal, Rob, from the last Olympics. It's not like she didn't have one.
Right.
She was on the team. So I don't know what's going on, Rob. All I know is Sabrina Ionescu is second in the MVP odds to win and maybe the best guard in the league. And she got 6 minutes yesterday.
I don't know what this coach is doing. This coach, I think this is Coach Reeve, her last go, because she's with her lineup changes and then a main person, Copper, who's a great defensive specialist, which they need. Obviously, she's not getting any playing time. Put her in at garbage time. I'd be pissed too.
Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, Jackie Young should have been starting in the first place, so she should have started, and she did, and she had a good game, which just shows you she should have been starting from the very beginning.
Right.
She was 6 for 10 and had 15 points. And like 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and stuff like that. But they really don't have any point guards, Rob. And that's the issue with this team. The only reason they get away with it is because they have so much more talent, especially in the front court. They got, 5 really good front court players. And 4 of them were the top 4 in the MVP voting last year. Collier, Stewart, Wilson, and Thomas. And then they have Brittany Griner, who the other teams can't match up with because of her height. And, she was like 4 for 5 yesterday with 11 points, even though she only played 16 minutes. But essentially, Rob, they have all these. They have like 6 shooting guards.
Right. I mean, she has Plum bringing the ball up, and that's fine. But she's not a guard. She's not a point guard. She's not a distributor. No.
From what I've seen, none of them are point guards.
Yeah.
Except for the one
that's
right about that. Hopping around.
Yeah, it's sad. I mean, but it's just. I mean, they're going to win. They're going to win the whole thing, but it's just.
We'll see. They still have 2 more games to win. Chance of them are losing are pretty great, but it could happen. We'll see if France.
Right.
France can do something. France still has to win another game yet.
Yeah. So we'll see. But each game is showing is proving everyone who like us, the committee, how nearsighted they are as far as putting people on the team.
I do notice everybody who's supported the fact that those are the best 12 players and that Caitlin Clark shouldn't be on the team. I do notice that they're very quiet.
Yeah. I
haven't noticed one of them come out and say, hey, I was wrong to support being Chelsea Gray. and Diana Taurasi on the team, and that Caitlin Clark should be on the team, or even Enrique. I haven't seen one person say that. And I realized Enrique withdrew her name, but she wouldn't have if there wasn't politics involved.
But the way it seems like it's being run, the team with the coach, I'm almost, like I said, she's like, whoo, I'm so glad I didn't do that. Whoa. I'm glad I'm not on that team. Because that's what I'm looking at. I'm like, whoa, I'm glad I wouldn't want to play on that team.
Well, that's what people have said in our comments in our site, Rob, where people said, you know what? Caitlin Clark was better off not being, in that toxic environment with a coach that hates her.
Yeah.
But I think, if they started playing better teams, she'd start in a heartbeat, even for Coach Reeve, because they don't have a healthy point guard.
No, but the Reeves' hatred and pettiness wouldn't get past that mark. It would make sense for her to do that, but her pettiness and overall meanness towards one person for no reason, I don't think it would change.
Well, they would. She'd have to get some playing time, Rob. But I don't know what she has against Sabrina right now, because Sabrina plays decent defense. It's not like she's a liability on defense like Taurasi and Chelsea Gray, and she only got 6 minutes. Copper plays defense. She got injured in the first game. She got hit in the ribs, but supposedly she was okay to play. Got 0 minutes in game 2. And this game, she just got garbage time.
Yeah.
So Coach Reeves definitely has her favorites.
Yeah, Coach Reeves. Maybe she's saving them for the other 2 games, supposedly other 2 games, Mark.
Oh, yeah, they got to rest up, Rob. It's 6 minutes. Yeah. If she had played 15 minutes like she should have, or 20, she'd be exhausted for the next game, which is not for a couple days.
That's too much. No. Easy now. 15 minutes, Mark. Come on.
They don't have to rest up anybody, Rob, because nobody's playing. Like, let me look at the minutes played. Like, nobody played more than 25 minutes. That was Asia Wilson, and she doesn't need rest. And whatever, she's healthy. She's young. She's only 27. I guess she turns 28 today or something. So I don't know what to say, Rob, but I do think the next 2 games might be a little tougher, but unfortunately, I'm afraid they're going to win. The problem is they have depth, defense, and offense, and rebounding.
Right.
They don't really have a weakness other than the fact that they're not fast.
Right.
So that's the only thing that could hook them up. I mean, the 3-point shooting yesterday was only 26%. So that's not, that's the only thing that can derail them is 3-point shooting by the other team and the speed.
Right.
But when you've got depth, defense, offense, and rebounding experience, and talent, it's going to be hard to beat. So let us know what you think down below about what's happening with this team right now. You think they made the right decision to keep Chelsea Gray and Diana Taurasi on the team? It's not even debatable at this point, Rob. Yeah, and that's what's so funny about the way people stood up for this, especially on ESPN.
Yeah.
So I'd love to go on First Take and talk to him now, Rob. Be a guest host on that team, or a guest commentator on that, and bring it back to him. But I guess
Mark, you'd have to grow some hair and then darken your skin. So
he's female too, because that's all he's got on First Take.
Right.
All right. If you like this video, hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? We're really close to 3,000. We need your help. We're real close to 3,000 right now. Hopefully we get there in a day or 2. We're going to go live today. The Olympics were great yesterday, and the day before, the track and field is turning out to have very exciting events. The Americans are doing well in track and field. And so join us for that between 2 and 5. And our normal live show resumes on Monday, Eastern time, 6 to 8. And that's every Monday except for major holidays. And if you want to donate to our channel, you can with super chats and super thanks down below. And there's also a link to PayPal. And we'll see you in the next video.
Peace out.